Why is this fight taking place other than nobody wants to fight Arman Tsarukyan? Can you think of any reason other than people are just not wanting to fight this dude?
That's exactly what I was gonna say, Derek. Just he's a scary, consistent fighter. I mean, and credit to Joaquim Silva because this dude's stepping up. You can look. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but you can look at those odds, and those are odds you never want to bet against,
Yeah.
bro. This is quite a leap. But if Joaquim Silva, we've seen crazier happen, where Joaquim Silva can catch you on an unlucky night. 9 times out of 10, you beat him, you control him, you do the fight like Tsarukyan would like to. But that one time, all it takes is one left hook, Larry, and you're going down. We've seen it happen before, Derek. Can Silva pull it out on this one?
Yeah, absolutely he can. I was going to say the scariest part about from like a wagering perspective of a matchup like this is that this dude has nothing to lose. Plus 650 with the minus 1,000 comeback for the favorite, Arman Tsarukyan. Like at this point, Arman Tsarukyan can't just win. He has to win in devastating fashion. This is almost a lose-a-lose scenario for Arman Tsarukyan because how does your stock raise when your last 3 fights were Joel Alvarez, monster, killer, Mateusz Gamrot, monster, killer, Damir Ismagulov. Like you just fought 3 of some of the most technically skilled fighters in your division. And then they say, all right, well, if you really want to fight that bad, if you really want to stay active, let's give you an OG that people don't even know people probably think this is a Joaquim Silva UFC debut or something like that. They don't know this dude has been established in this game. And what does Silva say? This is my moment, bro. I've been in the game for this long. They finally gave me my opportunity. So let's just play the hypothetical. Everything's hypothetical here, but let's play the hypothetical. Joaquim Silva catches Arman Tsarukyan, something crazy, wobbles him, ground and pound. He's done, right? Where does Joaquim Silva go into this equation of the lightweight division? Because you're immediately a top 10 fighter. Like immediately, maybe number 10, maybe not give him number 8, but you're a top 10 fighter. What does this mean for him?
Ooh, Derek, the no longer is there a ceiling. The sky's the limit at that point for Joaquim Silva, especially first round TKO, standing knockout, absolutely flash KO, however you want it. If it's in a powerful, expressive fashion, man, we'll be seeing a lot more of Joaquim Silva, especially, man, that 5 to 10 range in the lightweight division kind of seems to get overshadowed by the top 5. I mean, the Dustin Poiriers, Conor McGregor's, Chandler's, Gaethje's, all these top 5 that we literally cannot stop hearing about in the news cycle. I mean, if Joaquim Silva comes in, starts stopping people, stunting on them, literally making it the Silva show, man, we're talking gold very soon. But go against those odds. It's a hard one, man. It's a mountain out of a molehill, maybe.
Yeah, we just dreamed up a whole scenario right there, right? Because the reality is Arman Tsarukyan, I mean, at this point, he just has to defend his rank. The question is he going to try to do it in explosive fashion, right? Is he going to try to add another finish to the collection, or does he grind it out for an easy decision? I think he's trying to prove a point, but the hard part is trying to finish somebody in a devastating fashion who is a devastating finisher like Joaquim Silva. Like, you don't want to mix that element right there. You don't want to fight fire with fire particularly. So what's the game plan? Look at the minus 125 TKO prop for Arman Tsarukyan. My only thought process is takedown, ground and pound, finish. Easy. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is for me too, especially at that minus TKO. We've not really seen, I mean, he has what, 3 TKOs, or actual TKOs and 1 KO in his last 10 does Tsarukyan. But Silva's a pretty damn good striker as well. I mean, go over and look at his. This dude's got most KOs, most submissions out of his, man. Or excuse me, no submissions, all KOs, all TKOs over on his finishes in his last 10. So, dude, that prop right there, dude, are we going to see them standing in a phone booth, trading foot to foot, knuckle to knuckle, actually getting after it? I don't think so. The ground and pound seems a lot more presentable for the Tsarukyan side. I don't know, though, Derek. I just don't see it as negative money personally myself, but I might be seeing something completely different. I mean, the ground and pound in the wrestling game of Tsarukyan is very top notch.
Yeah, I think that, like, for me personally, the question that I keep thinking about here is that how does the odds in the moment in the scenario impact the fight style? Joaquim Silva, you imagine if this is your moment, if this is the one moment you coveted, do you come out like it's any other fight? Or do you make it a bigger deal than what it is? Do you then say, I'll put it all on the line, I'll go out on my shield? If you go out on your shield and you're opening yourself up for that, then we might see a highlight reel KO by Tsarukyan, you know what I mean? I just think that you're right. You can't take Joaquim Silva lightly here. I think a lot of people are just overplaying him, but you do have to think before he stopped Jesse Ronson. I mean, Ronson was giving him a little bit of issue. So if Jesse Ronson is giving you some issues, Arman Tsarukyan is a guy who was able to go toe-to-toe with some of the best people in the world. Let's not forget, very close fight against Islam Makhachev. Come on, bro. What are we talking about here? So I don't have too much to articulate more on this matchup other than, of course, you have to side with Arman Tsarukyan here. There's nothing that Joaquim Silva does on tape that really tells me he's a better fighter than Arman Tsarukyan, but it's not always about the better fighter. It's about who's better that night and who catches who. It's fisticuffs, baby. What are we talking about? Give me Arman Tsarukyan, clearly, right? However, I'm actually going to go a little juice, man. I'm going to take what I perceive as the juiciest prop on the night, which is plus a 325 submission, Arman Tsarukyan.
All right, Derek. No, I'm with you on the Tsarukyan pick. I don't know who said it. I don't know which fighter. I wish I could credit him, but if you fight for a highlight reel knockout, you're not going to win a decision. So I think Tsarukyan might play the safe card here and just work his style, get the win, and keep climbing that little bit of rank by rank as much as he can. Give me Tsarukyan and give me the decision. Plus 315.
Fair play. I will say that I think a decision win for Arman Tsarukyan does absolutely nothing. If anything, it drops him down a number on the rankings. I'm just joking. But I just think that that's how high the expectations are for Tsarukyan. Interesting co-main event bout here. Skewed odds, but I mean, hey, should be an interesting one.